Oh, well, hello. I didn't see you there. Kevin from Kevin's Corner, where I try to make sense out of nonsense. And oftentimes we as conservatives are accused of being, insensitive and gloating when it comes down to political victories. And I'm here to dispel that rumor. We don't want people thinking that we're celebrating a little too much in regards to the overwhelming victory that took place on November 5th. In spite of all of the obstacles that were thrown at us and all of the name calling and vitriol. So I'm here to make amends. That's right. And I'm going to do that through reaching out and extending an olive branch to the Democrat Party with 5 suggestions on how to bounce back from this humiliating loss, overwhelming victory, beat down, butt whooping, whatever you want to call it. But I'm here to extend that olive branch to let them know how they can get back up on the horse and continue beating it until it's dead, like many of the narratives that they beat to death. But we don't want to talk about that. We're not here to relic in the past and all of that stuff. We want to look forward. So Democrats, here's just some very, what I think, helpful suggestions for you guys moving forward as you rebuild your party. What's going on, America? Welcome to Kevin's Corner, where I try to make some sense out of nonsense. Before we get into this video, I need y'all to do me a favor. Hit that like button, share my videos. Please make sure you subscribe. Make sure your notification buttons are turned on to all. Subscribe to my alternative channel just in case YouTube give me the slip or something. You'll know how to find me. Don't forget to check me out with all the podcasts and follow me on Rumble and the Jungle. All the links are listed below. If you want to donate to my channel, feel free. Those links are below as well. Now, with no further ado,
welcome to my party, we're just getting started.
First things first, the overall, advice that I could give to the Democrat Party is to simply just never quit. Never give up on some of the core values of the Democrat Party. Regardless how far left or radical they may seem, regardless of how much people voice that they disagree with them and maybe even find them to be, something that lacks common sense or anything like that. But that's not something you need to dwell on, okay? I'm sure that they'll come around over time. And so when people get out there and they tell you things like, you know what, maybe you guys should stop calling people horrific names that don't want to vote for you. I, for one, I disagree. I suggest more name calling. Okay. I'm thinking that if you continue to call people white supremacists, at some point they'll feel like a white supremacist. The white nationalists, racists, all of those things. These are helpful ways of convincing people that when they vote, they don't want to fall into the category of any of these hurtful, horrific names like fascist or homophobe, xenophobe, you name it. In fact, invent more phobes. That's what I suggest. Come up with more phobes to call people, more isses to call people, because I think that you made some progress and it might have helped. Because just think about it. If you guys want to call all of these Americans that decided not to vote for the Democrat Party all of these names, you might have lost by more. And then, of course, just between me and you, go heavier on the Nazi and the Hitler stuff next time, okay? Number 2, I suggest following up on less police. I think you made some headway with it the first time, even though people appear to not think that that was a good idea, but they just don't know better. They don't know better. So my suggestion to you is to be a go-getter. Don't stop when you're discouraged, when people say, you know what, that's not a good idea because, criminals are here and it looks like they're looting and they're taking stuff and they're pushing people over on train tracks and they seem to be getting let out of prison and all of these things. Forget what these people are saying. They're just simply white nationalists. That's what it is. These people just don't understand that all of these criminals are simply criminals because of the years and years of oppression and slavery. So I think you should go heavier on the defunding of the police. I think it's going to be a winner next time. Number 3, more gender pronouns. I don't think you guys really sold out on the transgender agenda. See, I think you guys need to really focus on demanding that all Americans use gender pronouns. And I think you need to go heavier on suggesting that kids under 18 should be allowed to go through procedures and things of that nature. And of course, the sports thing, I don't know what's going on with all of these trans folks, but I think you really were making headway when it comes down to women and men, you know, in each other's sports. That thing, that right there, even though it polled very negatively, don't believe the polls. Don't believe the polls. Believe your gut. Believe your gut. Go with it, okay? Really explore that the next time. Number 4, more crazy spending. I mean, y'all didn't spend enough. I mean, what would you do without spending money on things that really never came to pass, like, you know, all these charging stations and the internet out there, and then, you know, and then butterflies and transgender studies in Pakistan and things of that nature. Really expand your spending, okay? Because at the end of the day, it's not your money. It's not your money. So who really cares? See, and I think the American public will get used to accepting the fact that you guys just use them as a piggy bank. I mean, who doesn't love a piggy bank? And then finally, I know this one right here, you guys might have thought it was negative, but I'm here to tell you it wasn't. More illegal immigrants, okay? I'm talking about packing those bad boys in every single neighborhood you possibly can. I'm thinking you should no longer hide the fact that you were bringing in these illegal immigrants, but y'all should make it like a national campaign, you know, where you come out and you say, this is what we're going to do. We're going to bring illegal immigrants in to make us into a melting pot. And, you know, let everybody know, because I'm sure Americans got big hearts, that these people are coming here for a better life. That's why. And who doesn't want these people to have a better life? Now, I mean, granted, people might have some questions about crime and jobs and crowding and tax dollars and things like that. But those are all questions that will come from white nationalists and xenophobes. So you don't really have to worry about that. Really lean into the whole more illegal immigrants narrative and policies, okay? I think that will really do it for you guys. So there you go. Those are some helpful suggestions for the Democrats moving forward that I think would help them really have a better chance at winning when it comes down to the midterms and possibly even the 2028 elections. Now, that's just between me. You don't tell all of the MAGA folks that I gave you all these tips, you know what I'm saying? They might get mad at me, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to help the enemy and stuff. You know, I don't want it to come across like, you know, I'm a traitor or something. But listen, feel free to take these tips and apply them to moving forward, okay? So God bless you, okay? In your endeavor to become relevant again, okay? God bless you in that, okay? Take care. Bye-bye now.